evening, y'all. Look what I've got. I got me some cube steak, and I'm gonna make me a fried cube steak sandwich. I know y'all had that before. It was kind of expensive. I'm gonna tell y'all how much I paid for it. First, let me show you what I've got. I can get the wrapper off of it. There we go. All right, so you've got 5 nice pieces of cube steak. So that's gonna make 5 sandwiches, and I paid, let me find my little ticket thing. I should have done this before I opened it, hadn't I? I paid $11.43 for it, and it was high. It was $7.99 a pound. But when I think about me living alone, and this is 5 pieces of steak here for $11, then I'm gonna come out pretty good tonight with my sandwich that I'm gonna make. So what I do is this. I take 1 piece of your cubed steak like that, and I'm gonna put it over here in a plate. Y'all come over here with me. Let me wipe my hands off so y'all can see better. Come on. I met the cutest little boy at the grocery store. He was a doll. I was putting my groceries in the truck, and there was a space between us, and he was in the other car. Don't put much oil in it, just a little bit. Turn it on high. And so anyway, he jumped out of the car and came over there close to me. He said, "I'm your biggest fan." And I thought, "You are the cutest thing I've ever seen." And I said, "What's your name?" He said, "Josiah." He looked, maybe he was like, maybe 6 years old or something like that, maybe 5. He said he watches me all the time. All I do to my cube steak is I salt it. I put a good bit of pepper. That's because I like pepper. And then you put a dash of buttermilk. Now, the reason we're putting buttermilk is because that helps your goodie to stick to it. So I'm going to put just a little bit, not much. That's a plenty right there. Do it around. Then slop the other side in it. I have had a wonderful day today. I got a new refrigerator. Put you some flour on each side of it. Anyway, I got a new refrigerator, so I cleaned out my old one and went through it and threw away some stuff that was too old and that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna show y'all a video on that, hopefully, soon, of my new refrigerator and what I did that day. But anyway, another thing that happened to me, and I'm gonna show you this too on a different video if I can get to it. Get your skillet kind of hot because you don't want it. You want it so that when you put your meat in there, here's the floured meat. See how good the flour's sticking to it because of the buttermilk? When you put it in there, you want it to be kind of hot so that that flour sticks to the meat and not to the pan. And there's a trick about turning it over too. So I'm gonna see if that looks like it's hot enough. Oh yeah, that's hot enough. All right, so lay it in like that. Now don't overcook it. We're gonna cook it a little bit on this side and a little bit on the other side. Let me wash my hands off. I'm gonna tell you about this turtle. Maybe I can show it to you this week. I don't know if I can or not. I'll try to see if I've got time. I still got it on high, but I'm going to turn it down just a little bit to medium. But I'm not going to turn it real low because I don't want it to just sog in the pan. All right, I've got my spatula out and a fork. But you don't want to pick your meat up with a fork because it pulls the goodie off. You want to use a spatula. But anyway, so I'm out in the backyard, and I'm not out in the backyard. I take that back. I was in the house. I heard somebody banging, and it was Banks. And she said, Big Mama, there's a turtle in the yard. So I went out there to see what in the world she was talking about. And it was a gopher turtle. And you know, they live on land, and everything, and we have them in our woods. And she was laying eggs in my driveway. She had dug her a little hole, and my driveway's that old kind that's got 2 ruts in it, like that, you know, with grass in between it. And so, all right, it's time to turn it over. All you're going to do with your fork is you're going to just balance it, kind of. That's perfect. That's what it's supposed to look like right there. See that? You just don't want to overcook it. Now, if you were cooking everybody in your family one, let's say you had 2 kids, a mama and a daddy, well, you could give the daddy 2, the mama and the 2 kids can have 1 each. And cook you some fries or something with it, and you'll have a good little supper. So anyway, the mama turtle got in my driveway where the rut is, where people drive over, and she dug her little hole, and she buried her eggs, and went off in the woods. Well, I knew that they weren't going to make it there. There's no way. So I went out there to have to dig the eggs up, which wasn't hard because it was all wet where she had put them. She dug her little hole and put them in it. There were 7 of them, and I moved them just right out of the driveway in the same area and covered them up with her dirt that she dug out of the other hole, and tried to lay the eggs like she had them. So anyway, what I'm gonna do now, I'll tell y'all what I do. I get this white bread, the kind they say is not good for you, but I love it with a sandwich. Matter of fact, I like my hamburger on bread instead of a bun. I've just never liked my hamburger on a bun. But what I do is I'm going to get me a big glob of mayonnaise and put it with a spoon, and you put it on the corner of your bread like that. So you can clean out your spoon. You smear it around. And I'm going to put a little bit on the other piece too. Like that. All right, it looks like our meat is done. Let's peek. Yep, it's done. It looks great. Look at that, how pretty. Now, if I wanted to tonight, if you were frying a bunch of this stuff up, you could take that grease where you fry this steak, make you the best gravy you've ever tasted. Let me get me another plate. Now, you could put whatever you want to on yours, like onion or lettuce or whatever you wanted. But I always just like mine plain with a little pepper and salt. So what I do is I take this other piece of bread that I've got over here, and I'm going to put some pepper on it. I like a lot of pepper. I like pepper. Do y'all like pepper too? Put some salt on it. Put my top on it. And that's it. That's your sandwich. And they're real good like this. So you got to think, I know that 11, that is high. My goodness, it's high. It's high. But I wanted one, so I'm going to make mine last. It's not dry. It's good. I love that old white bread too. But if you're one of those that, wait a minute. That wants to eat it on grain bread or ones with seeds or whatever you want to do, you do that. But there's nothing to frying country fried steak. You could do country fried steak, and if you did a bunch of it, you'd have a little more grease in there, and you could make your gravy and do a pot of rice and some English peas and country fried steak and biscuits. That would make a great meal. And in the summertime, you could have sliced tomatoes with it too, and that'd be real good. So anyway, in a few days, hopefully, I can let you see that turtle video. It is so good. I mean, I look awful in it. I had been working in the yard all day, and I looked terrible. But that's all right. The turtle looked good. The turtle looked good, oh glory. Do y'all ever feel like you're as slow as a turtle? I do. I felt like it today. Couldn't get a thing done today. But anyway, I'm going to put this on in the morning. It's nighttime right now. And this is my supper. But in the morning, I'll try to put it on where you can see it. Okay? So when you're seeing it in the morning, you'll know that it's really nighttime. Okay? Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.